Hi, fellow traders. This is Joe Gruender from InvestorsHelp.net. Recently, several of my subscribers have been asking me for my perspectives on Facebook. We all love investing in and trading Facebook, and I have been doing it also for quite a long time. So today I'm going to give you a brief video of my perspectives on Facebook as of September the 13th. Before we get started, I want to remind you that all the information I'm sharing with you today is for informational purposes only. It's very important that you do your own due diligence when considering buying or selling Facebook or any other stock. Also, in accordance with full disclosure, I do currently own Facebook. I have bought and sold it for a long time, and also I have made quite a bit of money trading and also investing in Facebook. So this is my perspective with that in mind. Be sure to do your own due diligence before you make any decisions regarding Facebook. Okay, the first chart I'd like to look at is a weekly chart of Facebook from May, way back here in May, as you can see here, of 2012 when it was first issued. I bought shortly after that, and as you can see, for a period of time it was down until it subsequently broke out around, let's see here, July or so, the 22nd in 2013. That was a great time to get in, and I did get in, so I'm very happy with this trade. Now let's take a look at it more recently. I'm going to check here, and we'll go down to a one-day chart. I want to point out to you I am using the Thinkorswim platform, which I think is an excellent platform for most of us traders, not only for the underlying stocks themselves, but also for options, which I'm not going to go into today, but it's a good way to trade Facebook. Once again, as you can see, we had rising tops here, and we drew a trend line all the way to the recent 131.98. And once again, you can see it is above this dash line here is a 100 period, in this case a 100-day moving average. The dashed black line is a 200-day moving average. So as you can see from this chart, Facebook has been moving up nicely over this year-and-a-half time period between the trending line on the top and also seeking support here on the 200 period moving average on the bottom. So now let's zero in. Once again, we're still on a daily chart. The stock did pull back here in the June time frames and subsequently broke out once again. This is what I call a sunrise. I'm always looking for a candle to break out above these moving averages, which I refer to as my rainbow. It's a rainbow of moving averages from the 10 period to the 50 period to the 80 or 90 period. I actually forgot what this is. The actual numbers are not as important as the visual pattern that it shows you. The blue line is definitely the 50 period exponential moving average, and that is a key moving average that I use. So looking closer now, as you can see, price tried to pull back here. It did for a short period of time, and then it once again bounced off these moving averages. It could not pierce further down maybe than a 20 or 30 period moving average. It found support and has moved up sharply ever since then until the top here, the recent top, and that was on September the 7th. Since then, we've been in a pullback. Of course, the market has also been pulling back, And now the question is, what's going to happen next? So that's what you're really interested in. So what I like to go is to a 1 hour chart. Here's a 20-day 1 hour chart. And let's zero in on this most recent period so we can get a perspective of what's going on. As you can see from this top, which was on the 7th of September, it stayed horizontal. In other words, it consolidated only for 1 day, and then because of the market, this was last Friday, it really came down like the entire market and many of the stocks within the market. And then on Monday, it had a bounce back very quickly, and today it once again pulled back. Now, what's going on here? What do you see? From this point here to this point here, we have a trending down, a downtrending trend line. However, we can look here from this recent bottom a couple days ago until today, the trend line has shifted back up. Okay, so we now have a higher low. So that's a positive. It does not necessarily mean that we need to get in immediately, but it is a positive sign based on the pullback. The next thing I want to look at is my TTM squeeze indicator. It has not reversed to yellow. I look for it to reverse to yellow before I get serious about moving back into the stock for a short-term trade. Also, my Williams advanced decline. This is my what I call the JJG, because I've added a 57 period moving average. I like to be in the stock when it's above this moving average. You see this period here? Above it. I don't want to squeeze it, but here, from this period here to this period. So that's a good time to be in the stock. So I'm looking for, once again, the Williams AD 57 to move above its average. That'll be another indication. And a third indicator that I like to watch is true strength index. And this is giving early signs that today, as you can see, early signs that it reversed up. So this might be a possible trade tomorrow, on Wednesday, or even Thursday of this week. It's something we're going to have to take a look at. Some of you like to go to even a 5-minute chart. So let me quickly look at the 5-minute chart to see what's going on there for us. And as you can see, things did reverse on the 5-minute chart. So once again, I drew this trend line in. We have a higher low, right? We have a higher low. We had support here at the bottom today. We had support right here. So we had nice support there. That's around 126.67, 70 or so. We had it start to bounce off of the support line. We thought we were going to have an up close right here, of course, and not necessarily for the day, but on the last candle, and it did pull back a little at the close. So we are down $1.48 for the day. So to me, I'm still watching it. I still own my long-term investments in Facebook, but I'm looking to do another trade, maybe a 2 or 3 day trade. Hope to pull out, $2 or $3. If you do that on 100 shares, that's $300 for 2 or 3 days. You do it on 500 shares, you're picking up maybe $1,000, which is always nice. So keep an eye on Facebook. It's a day or two early. If the market continues to go down, then Facebook will probably go down with it. However, if the market itself returns to an uptrend tomorrow, it might be tomorrow or Thursday as a possible day to get into Facebook. So this is Joe Gruender. Good investing to all of you. I hope you have much success in the financial markets. Goodbye for now.